Oh man, I thought I was done with this freaking show. Hey, what's up everyone, and welcome to another reaction video for today, and I'm here to watch another pitch meeting. This is the Velma pitch meeting. And yeah, I'm gonna go back and pretty much watch a bunch of these. There's a lot of them I need to watch, I know. So shout out to everybody that wanted me to watch these. If you have any suggestions on which ones to watch, I already got a couple. But I figured I might as well do this one, considering I watched the show. If you even want to call it a show. It's like a new age torture device. We should get rid of waterboarding and we just force them to watch fucking Velma. Anyway, this is for Velma. I already said that. So let's just get to it. I don't even want to... Like, hey, I'm sure it's going to be funny. I severely... Like, this is the thing. Like, I make fun of shows. Shows I like a lot of times. Like, the new Superman show. I'm like... I have problems with it. I'm sorry. I just do. But I still really like the show. I really enjoy it. I'm not going to just sit there and be, like, silent when I have a problem with something. And if you don't agree, that's fine. But I still enjoy a lot of these shows. Like, even, like... I'm trying to think of, like Loki. Loki, I got a lot of shit for when I did reactions for him back then. Because I was very critical on the show and how it didn't make any sense, and there's like almost no characterization that's actually solid. You know, it's like the only thing you get really is from like some of the really small side characters, and that's about it. Like old Loki was like the only one I was like, oh, good arc, and it's a very short arc, like very small arc, but arc nonetheless. Nobody else really had one, I don't think, at least, or if they did, they were shitty ones. But I still didn't hate the show. Velma is like the one show I've watched, at least that I can think of right now, that I fucking hated pretty much every aspect of it. Like, it was one of those shows that just really, you could felt it hated the source, and it hated you for liking the source, and it hated everybody that's gonna say this sucks because they already knew it was gonna suck. But there's also still a sense of like, ooh, we're being edgy and funny. So it's like half of they know they suck and they know it's not funny, but they also still think like maybe because we know we suck, it's funny in that like sarcastic way. Like, fuck you, no it's not, it sucks. The only thing that was good is like the animation was fine. That was about it. And I don't even want to say good. I want to say fine. It was fine. It looked okay. And as of course, there's a season 2. I would like to bring up the fact that there's plenty of shows out there that are great that get canceled after one season. Anyway, let's get to it. Link in the description. 3, 2, 1, play. Sorry, a really long intro.
You have a new show for me? Yes, sir, I do.
All right, I'm gonna pause right here. I'm just gonna say I'm gonna try not to pause for the rest of the video. I know I pause a lot for these. I'm gonna try not to because I really don't even want to talk about this show anymore. I gave my opinions. Let's just go. I'm sure you skipped already, but that's fine.
I was thinking we make a Scooby-Doo show, but adult animation style. Adult animation
Sounds fucking
style?
stupid.
Do you mean like one of those websites that I've definitely never clicked on? Because I don't think we could be making that. No, it's more like an animated TV show, but for grown-ups. Okay.
Oh, well, yeah.
Some kind of weird pervy thing. Oh, that's hilarious. So the show starts with a bunch of high school girls showering. Oh my god.
Yeah.
And just the bits are covered up.
Yeah.
This is a lot for a...
Yeah, by the way, I already lied. I'm pausing. They're like 16.
What is going on? It's a Scooby-Doo show, sir. Right, and how does an adorable Great Dane fit in with what you just described? What? The dog, Scooby-Doo? Oh, the dog's not in the show, sir. Scooby-Doo isn't in the Scooby-Doo show? Nah, and the show's actually going to follow Velma Dinkley as the main character, okay?
If you say so.
It's like a comedy? Oh, you know it, sir. We got tons
I think he meant Mindy Dinkling. Because that's who it was. It was just Mindy Kaling's stupid fucking ass.
Jokes in this bad boy.
I'm sorry. That's mean. Regular ass.
Boy, what kind of jokes are we talking? Well, for example, Velma will be like, hey, if this were a rom-com, something like this would happen right now.
Epic funnies. Family Guy humor.
You know,
except like low-tier Family Guy humor. You know, when they just pause every conversation and go, hey, remember that one time? It's like that humor where someone just pauses and go like, hey, I'm going to bring a reference up. It's like this or that. I don't remember any of the fucking jokes from the show. I remember not a single one made me laugh. The only time I ever laughed in Velma was whenever she got hurt. That's a sign of a great main character. When they're getting hurt, I'm like, yay!
One joke. Oh, sorry, what was the joke? Well, just showing that you're aware that pop culture exists is very meta and funny and therefore counts. Does it?
Yeah.
It does, yeah. So that is most of what we're going to be doing here. Oh, okay. We'll also make fun of adults that watch animation, so that'll be funny. Isn't that our target audience?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
making fun of your
Well, fuck
target
'em.
audience in a meta way is tight.
It reminds me of the Chappelle show. What was the bit? All I remember was, well, fuck them. That's why. I forgot what the bit was. I need to watch Chappelle show again. So
Get
funny.
off of YouTube, you losers. I'm sorry, I take that back immediately. I don't like how that felt, and I love you guys. I appreciate that you watch these videos.
back it
Oh,
up.
sir, you can't be meta and wholesome. You gotta be meta and cynical. What are you doing? Oh, my bad. So what's
wish
going
these
on
two
with the
would
rest
make
of the
out.
gang since Scooby-Doo's not in it? Oh, well, sir, they're the same old gang that the fan base
guy
knows
make out
and
himself.
loves. Sick. Except, you know,
Wait, I'm sorry.
completely different. in
Oh,
almost
I missed
every
it.
way.
Oh, I'm sorry. I missed your joke. I was making a make-out
What's
joke.
going on with the rest of the gang
Joke.
since Scooby-Doo's not in it? Oh, well, sir, they're the same old gang that the fan base
Yeah.
knows and loves.
Oh, yeah.
Sick. Except, you know,
Sick.
completely different in almost every way. Well, first of all, I'm going to change the race of all the characters. Well, I mean,
What?
that's fine. In this day and age, the race of a character shouldn't really affect things. Right, exactly.
I agree.
And then we'll just make a bunch of comments about everyone's race all the time. Well, also, most of the gang aren't really friends at all. Oh, they're not. No, they mostly hate each other, but they're all in love with Velma. Is she, like, super great or something? Yes, she is. She's really mean and condescending with everybody. Oh, and snarky and selfish and sarcastic and a know-it-all. This doesn't sound like a character the audience is really going to connect
fucking
with.
Voice that makes me want to scrape my fucking ears off.
They will. You sure? Yeah, because she's the main character, so they don't have a choice. Is that how that works? It might be. Yeah. Huh. So anyway,
It's
now
like
Daphne-
it's like in like a video game where like you always have that one guy in the beginning to teach you how the game works, you know, or one person, you know, you always have the tutorial character. That's how Velma feels. She's like so important, everybody just comes to her, like even though she's a fucking turd bag. It's like everybody comes to her as if she's like the center of the universe. Like fuck you.
He is a mean girl drug dealer. Shaggy goes by Norville and is nothing like Shaggy. And Fred is an ignorant rich guy with a tiny wiener. With a tiny wiener? Yeah, his wiener is tiny, which is something we're going to keep mentioning because that's one of the recurring jokes.
White,
what's the joke? His wiener is small. Is that a joke or is that just saying something? Yeah, that counts. Oh, it does. Okay.
Well, you see it. It's really small. It's only a tic tac. He's hung like a gerbil.
Yeah, so, like, in what way are these characters at all related to the originals? Well, see, clothing. And almost all their names. Why not just make a completely original show then? Well, because every project needs to be wrapped in some kind of pre-established intellectual property, so it's less of a scary investment for you, baby. Aw, baby. That's a good point. Yeah, okay. So what's going on in this thing? What's the story? Well, Velma's trying to find out what happened to her mom, who disappeared without a trace a number of years ago.
Don't give a shit.
And Daphne's trying to find out what happened to her parents, who disappeared without a trace a number of years ago. That's the same thing.
No, it's not.
But I really think people are going to look at these mean and unlikable characters we've practically created out of thin air and think, hey, what's the deal with their parents? You think that would be interesting for people? You think people are going to want to know that? Yeah, sure, maybe. And also,
I could just not give a fuck less about anything involving the show when it comes to like the story. It's just like I don't know why there's shows like this that are obviously a joke. All of it is a joke. None of it matters. Nothing matters at all. And then they actually try to tell a story in some way. Like, why don't you just... the show should have just been... Because it might as well have been this. Velma just go walking around high school going, everybody's too popular. You're white and you're Asian and you're like, it's just pointing out things that are obvious and shit and like, and I'm fat and ugly. My pussy stinks or something. I don't know anything. Actually, that would be funny. She's in the middle of the lunchroom losing her mind. Everyone's white. P.U. It's just an Amy Schumer fucking stand-up. She just does her Amy Schumer stand-up. Man, my little pussy smells like a barnyard animal. I'm sorry, did I say little? I meant like, so some shit Indiana Jones would explore.
There's a killer on the
Hey, Lois. Sorry. Go ahead,
People, you think people are going to want to know that? Yeah, sure, maybe. And also, there's a killer on the loose. Oh, no. Yeah, someone's cutting girls' brains out of their heads. Wow, so is there a van that they're going to drive around in trying to solve the mystery? There is a van eventually, yeah, but they're going to make fun of it and how stupid it would be if they went around solving mysteries in that thing. Just really dumping on the source material,
Yeah,
a lot. Yeah, because Scooby-Doo's...
It's not even clever. This is a thing... That's so fucking lame. First of all, it's a cartoon with a talking dog where they solve mysteries. Who gives a shit if they travel in a van? Fucking makes no sense. Of course they would travel in a van. There's 5 of them. No shit you would drive in a van. Oh, you want to drive in a fucking regular car and be scrunched up with a smelly ass dog too? It doesn't make any sense. Also, you have your fucking, like, it would make sense. If you're going to solve mysteries and stuff, you would have equipment and stuff to do it. So it makes sense. The van actually makes the most sense of anything in the fucking Scooby-Doo universe. If anything. So, alright, maybe the look of the van is a little silly, I guess. But fucking, it's a cartoon. Who gives a shit? There's a talking dog! And they solve mysteries where it's always the old man in the beginning of the fucking episode that's the monster. So shut the fuck up. I hate it. I hate it so much. I hate the show. Someone's gonna pause because I already gave my opinion, but I can't. This fucking show sucks so much dick. And I swear to God, I swear, there will still be that one person that's like, well, he's white. Of course he would say that. Fuck you, no, it's terrible. It's so bad. I don't give a fuck what the characters look like. I don't care. It's terrible. It's so unfunny. I'm sure there's like, what the one person out there is just like, any Velma video I'll watch and I'll tell her how much I like the fucking show. Fuck you. I didn't want to think about this show again until I saw this. I was like, alright, well, I guess I'll watch it. And now I'm thinking,
kind of a silly concept if you think about it, so it's gonna be fun to make fun of that constantly. So we're gonna make fun of adults.
It's not even like good humor though. It's like if I just point and go, that's silly. It's the same thing with MCU. MCU does the same shit with the source. You know, like, oh, MODOK. Oh, he's a dumb big head. I'm like, yeah, you made him look way worse and way fucking cringe, or more cringy than he ever looked in the fucking comics. So congrats. You know, you made him look stupider. So you can make your dumb bit about how he looks stupid, which everybody has said. Literally, people online can make the jokes, the quality of jokes that these 200, 400, 5 million, billion, cajillion dollar budget fucking movies can do. It's embarrassing.
Watch animated shows, so this show's not really for them. Yeah. We're completely changing the
So who the fuck is it made for? Mindy Kaling. There you go. Okay. I just answer your question. And whoever fucking, whatever idiots like it. I'm sorry. The show is terrible. I should say, if you like it, that's fine. Just don't give me shit for not liking it.
Having Scooby-Doo in it and also mocking the original show itself, so it's not really for fans of Scooby-Doo. No. Correct? Yeah. So what's this show for? Well, I'll tell you, sir. Me. Right. Okay. Well, it sounds like it might be hard to get people that aren't you to watch this thing. Actually, it's gonna be super easy. Barely an inconvenience. Oh, really? Yeah. Have you heard of something called hate watching? Hate watching? Would that work?
I have. It did work.
Hi everybody, it's Ryan Drunk here. Thanks for watching that video.
I hate watch all the time. Actually, I don't. This is like one of the first times I ever hate watch something.
And then go to the YouTube search bar and write otters holding hands. Because that's the thing that otters do. Apparently when they float, they hold hands so that they don't separate. You can watch more pitch meetings later, but you're going to want to check out some otters. Alright, bye.
I'll check some out though. See, this is just the shit. Yeah, here it is again. It's completely, yeah, you're right, Critical Drinker. I mean, this is the thing. Will I be there for season 2? I hate myself, so probably.